So anyway.
Can you sing, Ryan?
No, I can't. I'm not going to try. So, getting back to what we do best, they sing, we cook. Chicken quesadillas.
Chicken quesadillas.
So how are we going to be making these today?
All right, we have our skinless chicken breasts right here. We're going to cut those up into half-inch strips. We have our 2 tortilla wraps, some grated cheese, and we have our dried cilantro and some salt and pepper.
That is right. So I'm going to start preparing the chicken. Now, as you get it from the store, it is boneless, skinless, and it should have most of the fat trimmed off.
Right.
But you want to make sure that it's all clean and set to go. So you want to take like this.
Take that stuff out.
You're going to pull that off and
cut that off. You don't want to be
cut it
eating
with
that.
a knife.
And we have our grill that's preheated. We're going to be grilling our chicken on the grill.
So
and
we've already gone ahead and cut these
right
into half-inch strips for you. This is the way it should be prepared.
Right.
Now we're going to put that on top.
You know,
there.
I'll just dump it. There you go.
All right.
I won't be shy.
Mix that around.
And you know, some cool facts about tortillas while you're mixing the salt and pepper around the chicken. Well, first of all,
Like this.
lovely. And what's that vinegar going to do?
Well, we're going to dust it with some spices in a minute. So as soon as these are coated, then you're going to want to transfer them onto the cutting board and sprinkle the salt and pepper that we have on top of them. So we're going to lay them out. Yep.
There we go. Makes it nice and colorful. All right.
I'll just dump the rest.
The U.S. has about 300 tortilla-making companies, believe it or not. That's a lot of tortillas that are being made out there. And about 4.4 billion tortillas are sold annually. Can you believe that?
That's a ton of tortillas.
That's a lot. Ooh,
and you
look
know
at that
what?
Sizzle.
After we're done with this segment, I'm sure more people will be consuming many, many more tortillas.
Looks delicious.
So we're going to boost U.S. sales. So we're going to leave that on the grill. Should take about 4 to 5 minutes to cook these. Since they're in small pieces, it won't take too long for them to cook all the way through. But you do want to make sure that they cook thoroughly through. So we're going to remove the chicken from the grill and put it on our cleaned cutting board.
Right, this is clean. You don't have any of the raw chicken juices left over. Don't want to be getting salmonella from that.
Ow.
Is it hot?
It's real hot.
All right. You know, in the meantime, you could grill the tortilla wraps
Hot.
It is hot. You can grill the tortilla wraps on the electric grill and get it nice and toasty.
We have 2 tortillas here, so we're going
there.
to assemble the chicken.
Like so. I'm going to add some cheese.
Cheese being the main ingredient in a quesadilla.
And it's going to melt, which is going to be nice. And we have our cilantro we're going to garnish it with. There we go. Did you know torta means round cake in Spanish,
I
Ryan?
did not know that, Casey.
No?
Did you
Learn
you
something
stayed
every
up
day.
real late last night studying and translating Spanish words?
Well, actually, my mom speaks
Researching.
both Italian and Spanish, so I just
no
picked
kidding.
it up.
We're going to top this with our homemade salsa from our earlier segment.
Looks good.
Yep.
Now we're going
to
that's
take
yummy.
the second
take
tortilla
the second tortilla.
on top. And we're going to throw this whole thing on the grill, and that's going to melt the
Awesome.
cheese and bring it all together.
Great. So we've made our homemade dip, our homemade salsa, homemade guacamole, homemade nachos, and that's what it looks like.
This is the finished product right here.
Chicken quesadillas.
So I'm going to take this and I'm going to cut it into quarters.
Great. Oh, be careful. Yeah, that is hot. And slice it in half again, like so. All right, looks like that's ready to go.
It is. Our
We've
cheese
definitely
is
kept
all
up
nice
with
and
that
gooey.
theme of fiesta, Mexican.
Now you can use the rest of the salsa to dip it in, and this looks pretty darn delicious.